Okay, today we're going to learn how to solve a system of equations by elimination method. Now, let's go over the steps and then we're going to go over the example. Step number one, we need to write the system so the like terms are on the opposite side or they are aligned, like the x with the x, the y with the y, and the constant with the constant. Step number two, we need to add or subtract the equations, eliminating one of the variables. That's my goal. For this method, my goal will be eliminate one of the variables. Now, substitute, step number three, substitute the value of the first solution or the first part of the solution into one of the other equations, and then we need to write the solution as order pair. Let's see an example using addition. Now, we got this system of equations. As we can see, negative 2y and 4x, they are not aligned. So we need to rearrange these since they're on the same side of the equal sign. We can rearrange them so at the end, we're going to get them aligned. Like here, step number one. So I'm going to switch this. So I'm going to rewrite it as negative 4x minus 2y equals negative 12. I'm not changing the equation. I'm just rearranging the terms. Now, I got them aligned. My goal is to eliminate one of the variables. As we can see, the negative 4 and the 4x, they are opposite. So if we add them, we're going to cancel or eliminate this variable. So that's my goal. So in this case, I'm going to do addition. As step number two, use addition or subtraction. I'm going to use addition because they are opposite. I'm going to add. When we add them, negative 4x plus 4x will be 0. Negative 2y plus 8y will be 6y. Negative 12 minus plus negative 24 will be negative 36. Then solve this equation, divide by 6 both sides, and then will be y equals negative 6. This is the first part of the solution. And then step number 3 will be substitute this into any of the equations. I just picked the first one, but it could be also on the other one. It doesn't matter. So it will be negative 4x minus 2y equals negative 12. Instead of the y, I'm going to substitute with the negative 6. Then solve this equation. It will be negative 4x plus 12 equals negative 12. Solve for x, so it will be minus 12 on both sides. Negative 4x equals negative 24. Divide by negative 4 both sides. My other part of the solution will be x equals to 6. So my solution when I write it as an ordered pair will be 6 comma negative 6. Always the x first on the ordered pair. Okay. Now let's see another example using subtraction. We got this system of equation, but in this case, they are aligned already. Okay, so they are aligned already. That's step number one. We already got them aligned, x with the x, y with the y, and the constant with the constant. But now the y has the same coefficient, negative 9 and negative 9 for the y. So if we add them, we're not going to cancel the y, neither the x. So we need to use now subtraction since they are the same. We need to use subtraction to cancel the y. So step number two, we're going to use subtraction. So it will be negative 2x minus negative 4x. So this minus and minus becomes positive. So negative 2x plus 4x will be 2x. Negative 9y, negative times a negative, it becomes positive. So negative 9y plus 9y will be 0. And negative uh, 25 minus minus, so it will become positive. Negative 25 plus 23 will be negative 2. Then solve this equation, divide by 2 both sides, x equals negative 1. And then use this one on any of the other equations to find the other part of the solution. So in this case, we're going to use the first one. So instead of the x, we're going to replace it for negative 1. We're going to have 2 minus 9y equals negative 25. So for y, so negative 2 and negative 2, negative y equals negative 29, divided by negative 9 both sides. So y will be 3. So my solution will be negative 1 comma 3. So that's how I find the solution of the system by addition or subtraction.